All right, what's up, guys? Sorry if the quality is a little bad. I'm working on creating a tabletop game for the Geek Out Show. We're gonna do a little D&D session, so I'm here creating the world for the D&D session. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I'm having fun. I stayed up pretty late last night working on it, and I've been pretty much working on it most of the day today. So, and I've been pretty much No, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, cool. So I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing since I'm still here doing it and it's taking a while. So what I'm doing is creating my own tokens, not creating my own maps. I'm just taking maps from the internet and then transposing them onto the Roll20 so that way they can be used. So we got our Innkeep. He's going to go right here. So we got our Innkeep. This is our inn. This is where I think I'm going to start the story off. We got our Tilden Inn here. Got the inn, the bartender, got the maid or the waitress, and also have the innkeeper. Gonna create a gnome. Gonna make a gnome housekeeper for the inn. So let's find one. She doesn't look like a gnome, but she looks like a housekeeper for sure. Here, let's see. Yeah, as long as we cut out the knives in her hands, this can work. Okay, so we're gonna save her as B&B gnome. Let's do that. So we're using token stamp to create a token. So just get rid of our old one. Pop her in. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's caring. She does look pissed though, because you made a mess in your room. So she's kind of pissed about that. Let's give her a yellow tint. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, then we'll save her here. And then we'll save it as token. Here you go. Now we'll add her in here. We'll do that. All right, now he's uploaded. She's uploaded. We'll put her in here. All right. And then I'll probably create a couple patrons for the bar, maybe some NPCs or something. Just going to show you guys kind of the progress I have so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got this is the overall map for the city of Tilden. That's where this campaign will take place. We have the slums at night. Probably going to turn down that grid line so you can see the city a little better. We have, don't want to reveal everything, but we have the affluent part of the city here. You can see my different tokens I've created already. So these are some sentries and different enemies that the groups will have to fight, the characters will have to encounter. And here's our landing page for our heroes. So something you have to create. So I have a bunch of pre-made characters here, or well, just kind of token stand-ins for them. So we got a fighter, cleric, barbarian. This is gonna be my rogue character if I have to end up playing, warrior, and a sorcerer. So I have a bunch of different options there. Obviously, if they want a different character, they can create their own character, and then I'll just make a token from there. But I've been creating tokens and putting this whole thing together for quite a few hours now, so it's pretty fun. All right, so we got our NPC here. I mean, she kind of looks like the other one, but like the not mad version. So maybe this is when she gets off work. But I'm just going to put it as a halfling. Drinking a tankard of ale. So this will be an NPC. And I want to make them a little different than the NPCs with these around them. So let's find something that works. Let's go with that. Maybe she's a quest giver NPC. So we'll give her a special designation. Ooh, that looks cool. So I'm going to name her Halfling NPC quest token. That way I know that she's going to be providing a quest for the heroes to go on. And she'll be here in the tavern area as well. So we've got an uploader. Let's go over here to my token uploader, or my asset uploader, I guess you can call it. And then we will upload our halfling token. So this probably doesn't look very interesting, but there's a lot of depth to the system. It's kind of cool, actually. A lot of stuff you can do. And once you get the hang of it, it becomes fairly easy. But first, when you first look at it, it looks like a lot of stuff. So, yep. So there's our tavern. Probably add a couple more random NPCs, maybe some that are less important, just sitting around. You know, maybe some people that'll drop information, but nothing, you know, no quest givers, just maybe like tidbits of info here and there. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and given my NPCs that are like servant NPCs, I guess we'll call them. They all have these particular borders around them. I'm going to go ahead and go with this for my quest giver NPCs. As you can see, all the heroes, all the token heroes have these as their borders. So that's how you know when it's a hero. And then for this area, I am using, let's give you guys let's get this right here. So right here, we're using these tokens with the kind of like jagged tooth ring around them. And that's how you know those are the enemies. So kind of a little way to differentiate everything. I'm going to show you guys how to create a new page really quick. We're going to create we have a couple spots we need to create still. Let's see. What have I not made yet? Altar of Stone. I don't think I made the Altar of Stone yet. No, we'll do the Altar of Stone. So we're just going to name it Stone Altar here. Click on it. All right. So I have my Altar of Stone already loaded up over here. Starts off very, very small, as you can see. Just gotta blow it up as big as you can get it. Usually helps to start over here on the left side and then pull it down from there. So they don't always stretch out perfectly, but this one seems like it's going to. Boop. Perfect. All right, so now what I do, click on here, move it to the map layer. Now it's set in map layer. Now what I want to do is I'm going to hold down the click and Alt. And what I want to do is try to line up the lines. If you guys can, oh shoot. Map layer. Okay, so now I'm on the map layer. Holding down, what I want to do is try to get those lines evened up, which can be kind of hard. I don't think I can get them all the way lined up. It doesn't really matter though, to be honest. As long as you can get it all the way in the frame, then you're good. Now we'll move to objects and tokens. And we'll place a couple of our enemies here, our enemy tokens here. Stage up our encounter. And I'm just kind of showing you guys how to do this. Obviously, I'm probably going to play with it some more and fix and kind of adjust the encounters to go with the difficulty rating. But for now, I'm just kind of throwing things in here just to kind of show you guys how it works, how easy it can be once you get the hang of it. So we got our group of occultists. We got our cultists, our acolyte, and when I made a new character called the Hellfant, I gotta remember to make him an actual character description. So one thing you can do here is create your own monsters and things like that. Let's see if we can get back to that. Let's see. How did I get to that in the first place? Maybe that wasn't on here that I was doing that. Maybe that was on the D&D Beyond. No, is that no? Yeah, I created my own homebrew ones because I've been kind of flipping between this and something else. I've been using this one, and there was another one, the D&D Beyond app. So I was using that one too. That's where I created some homebrew monsters, and then I found that this was kind of like the better way to go. So I've been kind of grabbing some maps from here, just grabbing characters from over here. Oh yeah, I wanted a bard. Let's find a bard. It's a cool looking bard right there. That's not going to fit in with our campaign. Let's see. It's like a standard bard. The American bard. I don't know what this is all about. Female bard. Nice. She looks cool. Let's take her as our bard. Token out of her. And this will probably finish off the tavern. She can be a quest giver. And let's give her a blue border tint. And let's give her some different color in our back. No, not the background. Let's give her different color here. Let's give her kind of a very light purple. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. All right, let's go back to the inn. And that's how easy it is. Boom, and you just leave, go back. It's already ready to go for you. Go back to our assets. Upload our last asset for right now. I think I want to create like maybe 2 more enemy types before I finish up this encounter area. So far, I think I have 4 different enemy types. Or 5 that I've created. Now, this is the kind of bar you want to go to, bunch of female patrons. Let's get some D&D drunkards. How about that? Those will be the rest of our NPCs. Why is it all drunken masters? Damn it. That's not what I wanted. There you go. Nah, I didn't want to do that. That's not gonna work. You gotta watch out too, because like sometimes you'll try to get an image, but it'll be like a web file instead of an actual image. So you gotta watch out because you can't use it if it's not an image. If it's not like a PNG or a JPEG or something, then you won't be able to use it. Yeah, no. A little too drunker there. Let's see. Let's see, D&D random characters. This is actually kind of good right here. Let's see if we can save this image. Yep, there we go. All right, now we can probably make like 3 or 4 tokens out of this one. That's actually a great idea. That's what I'm gonna do next time too. Oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. But look, we got like 4 different pictures right here in this one. This is great. And all we have to do is kind of blow it up. Look, all I got to do is blow it up a little. All right, so these NPCs, we're just going to make them very basic. With plain white borders. First one. Now all we got to do is move him out of there. Get her in there. This is great. This is fast. Gotta make this one bigger. And then last, but definitely not, well, we got 2 more actually here. This is great. This is awesome. And then last one, Legolas over here. There we go. And that's cool because now we can just have all these different dudes as tokens, and that'll basically fill out our NPCs for a couple different, areas, because you don't really need too much variety with your NPCs, I don't feel like. Especially with the ones that aren't going to be talked to. I can create like, cool ones for the ones that are actually going to be, utilized, but for the just basic, bar patron, everyday bar patron that doesn't matter, then we can just use these, and that's going to be cool. I wonder how much storage I actually have on this thing. I bet you before I want to do everything I'm going to do, I'm going to run out of space. It's going to make me want to, it's going to be like buy the extend, like the extra version or whatever. Hell no. All right, we'll put one more right for now. Feature number 3. And we'll keep him in number 2 in a heated position of yelling at each other. Wrong one. Where's the old man? I guess he was number 4. Let's put that down here. There we go. All right. Got those 2 yelling at each other. Might as well put the last one in there for good measure, right? Didn't want to do that. All right. So this is all of my tokens and uploads that I've done. So here's what I call the walking stick. Got this thing, the Thopter. Got our Acolyte. Got our Cultist. Got our Inquisitors. Got our Templars. Oh, I haven't used too many Templars. I need to put a couple more of them out there. All right, cool. Looking pretty good. All right, so. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I want to do too. Let's do. So we got the Acolyte Barracks. That's one of the places I wanted to make. And they're there. There we go. All right. Layer it to the bottom layer. Like I said, doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, it kind of like overlays, but I can always fix that too by just going over here, clicking on this, and then we could just turn the opacity of those grid lines all the way down. And then they basically disappear right there. See? So we could also make them black, and then they would just fade in with the background. So we got the Acolyte Barracks here. We'll go to our objects and token mode. Can't mess with this no more. So I think this is a good spot to have a couple of our Templars. And then we'll have the cultists. All right, and now I kind of want some sorcerers too, so let's get some. That's one thing I don't have enough of, so. He looks pretty cool. Nope, can't use him. I'm looking for something that look kind of evil. That looks pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so this will be our clergy member. Basically, the thing behind our kingdom, Tilden, the name of my kingdom, is that it is ran by a clergy that doesn't really allow anyone but, clergy members and those who pay the church well to use magic. So it's one of the points of contention for the for our campaign. That looks dope. What did I call them? Clergy. Ah, crap. Okay, well, I guess that works. Okay, let's go to our uploader. Let's upload some clergy members. right, now we have our clergy guys. Right down there. All right. Cool. Now, the next thing for me to do, there's probably a couple more maps that I want to make. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maps. There's definitely... There's going to be about 15 maps total at least. So far, I have about half of those maps right now with a total of 8. So this is going to be a pretty dope campaign, I got to say. Hopefully, the guys will have fun and we'll be able to, keep a consistent campaign going. Because that's one of the biggest things about D&D. One of the hardest things about D&D is trying to keep a consistent campaign and trying to get everybody there every week. That's probably one of the hardest things. But looks like everything is looking pretty decent. Next thing I'll have to do is start creating the start putting the monsters or the enemies with their stats and things like that. So that way we can interact and battle with them, and yeah, it'll be dope. All right, thanks for watching. Next time I get on and work on the campaign, I will definitely let you guys, I'll definitely go live and let you guys see what I'm working on. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.